Drip irrigation system starts right here. I can set this timer up to do pretty much whatever I want. Currently, because it's really hot in the summertime, I have it set up to do twice a day, only for about 3 or 4 minutes each time. So let's go take a look at the garden. All right, as you can see behind me, I have actually a very small garden. It's only 8x4 and another 8x4 raised bed. But it's very, very dense and the plants are doing very, very well. There's a lot of greenery and there's a lot going on back here. By using the square foot gardening method and using raised beds that are up high, and I dug pretty low beneath here, I'm able to have a lot of density in this garden. Seriously, look at all those plants. Right here on the outside I have some radishes. Moving in I have some kale. All along the perimeter I've got these onions. So anytime I want onion greens I can just come on out and harvest them. All right, right here, a whole bed of lettuce. Look at all that lettuce, and it is just delicious, especially these red ones right here. Instead of having to go to the grocery store all summer long, if I want just a slice of lettuce for a sandwich or something, I just come out and grab it. If I want to have a whole salad, I can have a whole salad. For my tomatoes, I use the single stem method. That's where you take and you pull off all these little, what you call them, suckers, everything that comes up in the elbow. Just take it and pull it off. All comes up in a single stem. That way you only need 1 square foot, as long as your soil is really good. And then right down here next to it, celery. Right down here next to all that, peppers. Just beyond that, on the trellis, right here on the trellis, I have tons and tons of peas and cucumbers. Peas on the end and cucumbers all through the middle. Right here, if we move to the other raised bed, I have beets, I have radishes, I have dill. Oh, this stuff smells amazing. And again, all around, I have these onions. They're slug repellent. They're also delicious. I have kale. I have the little leaning trellis, the little double trellis thing going on. So I just have so many cucumbers. All along here, I have every 6 inches, I have drip emitters. Everything else, other than the cucumber section, I have every 1 foot drip emitters. But it's every 6 inches for this section. So this is just a very, very rich section. Look at that. These peas are amazing. Fresh right out of the pod. And this broccoli. Broccoli is delicious. Down here, we got basil, cilantro, more lettuce, more cilantro, cabbage, broccoli, trying something different. I'm just gonna sneak 1 tomato plant right up here in my trellis, right along the cucumbers, and just see if I can get away with it. The square foot gardening method is very diverse, and I can fit a variety of plants. So you can see I have a sunflower plant mixed in among everything else, just right in the corner. Just a couple of them. Along with the peas on this trellis, I've got some beans. Right here I've got a pear tree, and over there is the apple tree. Oh, and this pear tree, right at the bottom, put just a couple of cucumbers. That way they can kind of snake their way up the tree, at least get something out of this space the first year. Over here, strawberry patch. Now, since it's not all the way full, I put some cucumbers along the edge. This is not included in the drip irrigation, so it's a little bit slower. Down here, right along the back fence, this was originally a spot for a raspberry. The raspberry didn't take, so I just threw a zucchini in there. I'll just mow around it. Another spot for a zucchini. Apple tree right here. Over here, this is the south side of the house. You can see this is where I put my solar panels back there. This is the side that is very hot and just gets sun all day long, and it's otherwise unused. Down here I have a drip line. And I have Irish cobbler potatoes. This is Thai basil. Almost smells like black licorice. It's actually really amazing smelling. And as we continue on, I've got my peppers. Peppers, they like the heat, but this isn't a very large of a spot. But you can see they're starting to come in a little bit. On the other garden, I had the hot peppers. Over here, these are sweet peppers. Moving along, we've got more lettuce. Tended to bolt in this area because of the heat. Couple things of cilantro, not doing too well over here. But let's take a look at the basil. Holy cow. This is the basil. Sweet Italian basil. Over here, the Genovese basil. Oh, smells so good. Now, let's take it back let's go in this direction because it just makes more sense. Chives, and then we have parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Ah, smells amazing. I love the smell of sage too. Whew. On the very end, and included in the drip system, flower pot hanging up, and it can be seen from the road.